Hi, I'm Marissa Goldenstein, and I have a master's in experimental psychology and a master's in business. And I am a certified parent coach through JAI, and I'm a co-founder currently of a new private elementary school called InWonder Academy in San Clemente, California. There were several factors that led me to this conclusion that parents needed more support and ultimately led me to the decision to pursue a parent coaching certification. And the main one was my own experience as a parent. I was participating in a co-op preschool with my oldest son, and I was really curious about this idea of a co-op model and why it only existed in a preschool format. And I had this idea about how to bridge the gap between the home and the school in ways that we're working at this co-op and in other ways, and thinking about it from the perspective of a full elementary school and beyond. What would it look like in education if we had support for parents and a real bridge between the information that educators have and the information parents have, and really creating a community of educators and parents that were working together to help support each individual in their learning journey. Parents are such an important part of the child's learning journey because they create the home environment that is either in conflict or in support of the education environment. And the way I see it is there's this bridge where we can work towards the same goals and hold each other accountable and make sure that we're all in support. Or there can be this real discord where students are going to school and getting one experience and coming home and getting another. And with the ultimate goal being that there's this safe environment that is really led with connection so that students feel safe to explore their own individuality and their own sense of self. And so when that's done in unison with school and home, it gives students a really powerful experience to explore that individuality. JAI has been such an important part of the choices that I've made in designing the school. The JAI certification really helped me understand how to align myself to my own vision and values, both as a parent, as an educator, and as a leader. And not only has it impacted the way that I show up, but it's impacted the way that the community is designed, how we can have empowered conversations, how we can grow together and in support of one another and really be a value-based school. So when thinking about parents and where they can be supported, what comes to mind for me is kind of the reason I pursued my JAI certification and kind of the crucial moment of that decision. I was getting my MBA and I was experiencing parenting at the same time, and I had to create a thesis project where I developed an entrepreneurial product. And my firstborn child has a beautiful sense of willpower and emotional fluctuation and ability to feel really deeply. And as a parent, I felt lost on how I could really support him deeply and lead with relationship because I was noticing my own triggers coming up. And so I created this tool at kind of this high level. What would a product look like that could help me do this at home? So I created a kind of a story, song, character system that could help support us facilitate the conversations. And as I was working with experts and trying to figure this out, I developed this tool that I thought would help me. And then I went into the homes and the schools and tested the product. And I learned that you can throw a product out there, but without the value alignment, without the tools to regulate yourself and to confront your own biases and the awareness to look at all of it and make intentional choices about how you want to show up, the tool will fall short. And so I became really passionate about the deeper work of going in and helping parents see what's happening for them and developing tools to show up in alignment to their values. What I loved about JAI's curriculum and why it felt like a fit to me was because it was going deep into who I am and what I've been through in my experience as a child, as an individual growing up in society. And it felt like a really supported way to look at all of that and be intentional. And it wasn't about strategies or just going on the surface and trying to mold behavior. It really went much deeper into the self-work that I was looking for. As the leader of an educational institution, that deeper work is so essential, because otherwise children can feel the difference between what is real and what is a strategy that you're trying out. And so when you do that alignment of working on defining your values and showing up with intention in those, modeling the self-regulation and the conscious communication, our students have much more of an opportunity to really step into that as the next generation. I believe more educators should absolutely become parent coaches. And I think for so many reasons. One is that the parent coaching program is more than just parent coaching. You will be able to explore your own triggers, your own strategies for how you regulate yourself, how you show up in conversations and in life in general. And also, it will allow you to show up with the students that you teach in such a profound and different way. It will inspire you to think differently about education as a whole and how we lead with more connection and more relationships. It will also help you understand how to have an impact with families, so that the work that you're doing in your classroom, in your school, can really be felt all over in the community between the home and the school. I would just end by saying that Jai has 100% changed my life in so many different ways and has made me a better person, partner, parent, educator, and leader. And I just think you can't go wrong if you sign up to be a parent coach at Jai.